Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you the Transformers Legacy Evolution Thundercracker. This is a core class figure, and yeah, just got it in. So, I know I've reviewed all the other ones. Let's just go on ahead and open this thing up. Well, actually, before we open it up, let's take a look. So I got this from Amazon. Hooray! Yeah, and then here it is. Box. All the box art. Top part. Black. Not much else to write home about. So there we go. Yeah, cool. Let's open it up. There. All right. So, and then let's get this open here. And all right. So there it is. Hey, cool. He's got two of his weapons that he mounts on the side. And then there's a bunch of paper back here. So, like I said, these are not even tied. They're just twisted paper, so easy to take out, and then you can, I don't know, recycle it. All right, so almost done there, and then we'll pull it out of the packaging the rest of the way. All right, so okay, and there's that, and not much else to speak about for the box. We'll put that aside, and then there, so I got this walk through his hands here. All right, so great looking, good stuff. Here's the instructions, and and then the white piece of paper that tells us it's just there's choking hazards in here, so don't give it to your kids under 3. So you can see right here some instructions, pretty much what we reviewed before here on this channel. And then there is the QR code, and I'll go ahead and put the link to that in the description below. If it's working, then great, fantastic. Then we got that going on. And you can see what it looks like down there. So, yeah, let's close this little guy up. All right, let's take a look here. What do we got? Anything spectacularly different? It is pretty much the same thing that we've seen before, but I do like the colors. Thundercracker looking good. This is all painted black, as far as I can tell. Yep, his hands, forearms are painted black, and it looks like this is painted black as well. Yeah, so, and then we've got some paint here. Silver paint on this area and that area, and yellow paint there. Cool. So, and then of course his head is painted. His head doesn't move a lot, left and right. Could turn all the way around, I suppose. Yeah, it's decent. It's a recolor. And then you got the back here. We've got like 2 Decepticon symbols and a couple of red stripes there. So, and generally with these you can kind of angle them like this. There's no Decepticon symbols here or here. Let's go on ahead and mount the weapons here. Yeah, there we go, looking good. If you're unaware of the articulation on this, I will go over that in just a second. So these are on ball joints here. So yeah, you can go on ahead and give them about 90 degrees on those, and they can go out. So that his shoulders are also on ball joints, and then he can do the splits in both directions for the most part, except for the back, just because the back wing assembly blocks him. Knee bend. Is there ankle tilt on this? No, they're kind of sculpted though for back, for the kind of like the A stance, if you will. So here's what he looks like right there. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. So, yeah, let's see here. Does he stand stable? Yeah, he stands great. So let's go on ahead and compare him to the other guys. We've got here Starscream. And then there is also, hey, stand up straight. There we go. And then we also have Skywarp. So there we go. We got all 3 of them. Finally, that have been released. Unfortunately, Skywarp doesn't come with his null rays or his cannons on the side. That's just a little too bad. By the way, it is possible for them to hold on to their to hold on to them in their hands, but it's not how I choose to mount them. It is a possibility though, so just FYI. Yeah, and then we also have, just for comparison, we can also, throw Megatron in the mix here. So all these are core class figures, and yeah, so we got a nice little set of Decepticons here. No, I don't have Soundwave out, but I thought that this was probably just fine and dandy. It's the way it is. So yeah, looking good as a small set here. So let's go on ahead and we'll do the transformation. So we'll go on ahead and pop these off. And oh, hey, it's been a while since I did this. So you're going to have to peg these legs together. There's a peg right there in the middle. Just peg them together. I go on ahead and lift up the back wing like this, and you'll feel a snap like that as there is a small peg, and then it'll move into the groove and kind of sit there. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we'll pull these aside, and then we're going to move this, I believe. Oh, wait, actually, let's do this. So you're going to notice in the front here, you can just take a thumbnail or something, open up the front like that, and then then we want to move this out here and this over here, and then we're going to take this whole assembly, make sure it's like that, and then just, I think we give this a turn around. So you might want to move the legs down a little bit, turn it down this way, and then go on ahead and plug those into there. Then take the front here and then close that up here. It's like on a double hinge, so you can see it right there. Just close it up, really easy. And then you can turn the head around and then plug it into there. And then go on ahead and close these up, and they'll actually kind of tab into place a little bit. So you can just kind of finagle them into place. And then these here, the arms will, you want to turn them. There's little tabs right here. So you want to turn the arms like this and then tab them into the little slot right there. So we'll go on ahead and do that. And then we'll do the same right here. And there. Oh boy, almost there. Just going to be careful. The one thing that I don't like about this is that these are painted. So the more you put those in there, the more tendency it may have to scratch it up. And you can take the weapons and then remount them right back onto the shoulders, as it were. So there's no other place to mount them. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. We've got, just fold these down, and now we have Thundercracker in his alt mode. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. I mean, that's kind of what we wanted, right? We wanted to get a Seeker set, and I'm going to go on ahead and transform all these. I won't transform Megatron, but I will transform the others. So we can just do this real quick, so we can have a nice comparison, because, I don't have like all of them sitting around, and I'm doing this as a single take, things like that. Editing is good though. So, yeah, so we can kind of just do a quick transformation on this, guys. And, yeah, we can kind of look at all three of them in their jet mode, because there's something to be said about that. So it's it. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a dog out there. But anyway, hopefully not. I don't know how sensitive my mic is. Microphone. Okay, so we've got that one and that one. Then we close these up here. There we go. And then we want to plug that in there. There. The comparison. There. So here he is with Starscream. Looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, there you go. You got 1, 2. Oops, I didn't put the little weapons on. So we've got Thundercracker, Starscream, and then, so you got your little squadron of Seekers, core class Seekers, right? So let's put him in the middle. Let's put that off to the side, that there, and then we've got one more. And then we can kind of transform that real quick. But yeah, I think that, overall, it's a nice little set, to be honest with you. We've got, finally got the last one. I don't think we're going to be getting any more, like, like thrust, dirge, ramjet, you know, the cone heads. I don't think we'll be getting those with this in the core class. Of course, if we do, that'd be an interesting. That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? So, yeah. So kind of interesting. So yeah, and it's like I said, I picked this up at, it's actually shipped to me from Amazon through a pre-order, so you should be still be able to either pre-order it or order it there. I haven't checked the status of it really, so you know, you might want to go over there. But, you know, and the only one that I would say is kind of a slight disappointment is probably, I mean, as in terms of accessories, would be, of course, Skywarp here. He does not come with any cannons, so that's kind of a bummer. But, you know, it's a good-looking set overall. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have this time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys next time.